Hey people, welcome to Kitty for Crafts. I'm Kathy from Kitty from Crafts, and it's been a minute, hasn't it? So let's talk about where I've been, what's been going on the whole night. So first of all, thank you to all my subscribers, new, old, and everything in between. I hadn't been on for a while, and yet I'm still getting new people, and I love it. And thank you so much. You just don't know what that means to me. So thank you. I have been away because I left my old job, have a new job. New job doesn't start till August 13th because I'm going to start teaching again. And I went on the RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat, and I've just been really busy. So crazy. So I'm going to do this video, and then hopefully give me a month, guys, so that I can learn my new job. And I mean, it's teaching, but how they want things, how they grade and all that stuff. They should just grade normal, but you never know. And we'll say next month at the end of the month. So like August 30th, we'll do this again. So yeah, at the end of the month, we'll try to do it again. At the worst case scenario, September after Labor Day kind of a thing. So just give me a couple weeks here. But let's talk about the retreat. Let's talk about where I'm at with where my whips are, my work in progresses are. And yeah, so I went to the RVA Sizzling Summer Retreat, which was just an awesome experience. So it was Wednesday, July 16th, and our last day was July 20th. We had a ball. We had a ton of sponsors. We had a cute swag bag. We had a diamond painting that came in our swag bag, which is right here. I'll show you to you in a sec. We had door prizes. We had giveaways. Some folks bought bags, gift bags for everybody. So like one of them came from Coel, and she had this little light. It's a light. We all wore it as a hat. I have it on something. That's why it's bent like this. But it has a little light on it, so it lights up. We had them on our heads. We had Secret Sis, which is like Secret Santas. And then we had DP. What? No, let me not lie to you. What's it called? What was it called? Dirty DP or gift exchange. So that's like a white elephant gift during Christmas time. We had two contests. One was crazy hats, and one was the tacky summer outfits. Those were hilarious. If I can remember, I'll put the pictures in for that. I know. Totally just out of control funny. And then we had what we call this sizzling leopard. And what it was that, let me grab the release paper. If you had this release paper, which is our logo as well, and which is from Crafts with Crashly, there's a logo. If you finished this square when you had the leopard, then you yelled Sizzling Summer, or when you yelled Sizzling Summer, and then what would it call? Like the timer would go off, and if you had the leopard at the same time, then you won a prize. Well, I did once, and if I remember, I'll stick the picture there. And I won this cute little mini Stanley. It's a shot glass, but it's Stanley. Isn't that just adorable? So I won that, but I had the leopard at the same time that the timer went off in it because I had finished a section. So that was fun. We were at the Dury Inn. Free breakfast and free dinner every night or in morning. So breakfast was from 6:30 to 9 during the week, and then on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, it was from 7 to 10. Breakfast consisted of the standard continental breakfast, but then it also had like sausage, biscuits, gravy, eggs, hash brown or home fried potatoes, coffee, juice, milk, yogurts, cereals, oatmeals, waffles, and pancakes. So all those things for breakfast. And then dinner was different every night. They had taco night. They had pulled pork night. They had chicken Alfredo night. They always have hot dogs and nachos available. You get 3 free alcoholic drinks a night that you stay there. I'll link them down below so that you can kind of see what that is. I'll just link the jewelry down there so you can see that. But someplace to think about if you're going somewhere and you want to stay at someplace and you don't want to spend a bunch of money. I think it's awesome sauce. Registration this year was $125, and it included your registration, and then it also included, let me grab the diamond painting. Looks like that. Okay. This is all crystals, and it is from Crystal Canvas Art Design. So it's a crystal painting. So pretty. Got it on both sides. That's nice. I didn't even pay attention to that. So, let me get this out so you can at least see the crystals. So, and here comes the tray out the side as well. So, that's going to be that. So we got that with our goodie bag. And inside of our goodie bag was different, what do you want to call it? Things from different people, different sponsors. So our sponsors this year were Crystal Canvas Art Designs, Diamond Drills USA, which these are those right here. And these are just the drills that just some cool drills that came in the kit, in our bags. Okay. I think you had to register in order to get these pretty early, but don't quote me on that. But those came in there. And then Bella Art Day Nicole, she was there. Oh, dropped my thing. She came. She actually physically was there. So she also bought stuff to sell, as well as gave some canvases away for artwork to give away. So I purchased from her, let me pick him up here, articulated straw for my Stanley. So he fits on the straw. I'm just gonna get a pencil here. So you put your straw in like that, and then he sits on the cup. And so he can sit on the cup like that, or he can lay on the cup. I don't have my Stanley here, but there you go. But there, isn't he cute? He's just adorable. So I got him from her. I bought this pen. This is for my air pen, so that it's hollowed. You can see all the way through it. So it's just nice. So it's not so those ones that we don't like. You know what I'm talking about. So this one is just a nice whole pen. So I got that from her. Put my dragon back. I got these rollers from her. I got 2. Some people got 1, but I bought 2. And literally all you do is just roll your canvases up, which is so nice. I got 2 because I do bigger canvases most of the time, so I can put it on both sides. If I have a smaller canvas, I can stick this in the middle. So, or stick one of them in the middle. So it's kind of how they look. So those are that. So I got these from her. Someone's gonna say, well, what's the prices on some of this? These were $8 a piece. The dragon was $9. The pen was, oh, don't quote me, I think 10. I'll link her below as well so that you can see what she has. We had Joy's Putty. We had Diamond Sparklers. Crafts with Craftsly did all of our release papers. Diamond Pen Pal. Firefly. Firefly. Now, I didn't win any Firefly trays. But they gave away some stuff too. And I love Firefly, like they're my favorite. So kind of like Dagnabbit. And then, you know, we had Yvonne, of course, and then some other in-house friends like Pink Poodle Diamond Painting, Jim Paints with Diamonds. So, and a couple other things. But let me show you the agenda. Here's the agenda. So the agenda looks like this. It has the logo for the year, and then next year's stuff, and then the actual agenda inside. So what's going on every day. We gave we did like some donations, and those donations went to Goochland Cares, and it's clinic for free services for, I do believe, with women who are battered. Don't quote me, but I do believe that is correct. And I think we raised like $1,000. So it was really great. And then everything else is on here. So like, let's just go with Thursday. You had breakfast from 6:30 to 9 if you wanted to do that. And then after that, the room opened up at around 7. Some people got there earlier than that, but I think officially it opened at 7, and we were there until, I know one girl, she was there until like 1 in the morning. So it's just, as long as you're quiet, you were there. It was fine. No one cared. But we did the Sizzly Leopard. We had our Secret Summer Pal. So Secret Pal literally is like the secret sis, secret Santa, and got different things from your secret person every day. I got like a 1 pound bag. I love Mike and Ike's. So that green goat leaf tea and some pretzels, because that's the kind of snack food I eat when I eat snacks. And then I got, let me show you this cup she got me. I'm using it as my pen holder now because I had a different thing. So she got me this cup with some more berry flavored Mike and Ike's. I was like, oh, she's just spoiling me there. And then I'm missing a day. I think it's some more food. That's why I'm missing him. And then the last day, I do Legos, as you know. And so she got the chrysanthemum for me. And so I was able to put that together. I love doing Legos. So put this out of here so it's out of the way. So I got the chrysanthemum. Yay. So that was an everyday thing. So that was fun. Yvonne, Shenanigans with the Bergs, gave us a at your seat trinket every day. So one day we got Cat Proof, which is her favorite. If you watch her, which she'll be linked below, of course. But if you watch her, she loves Cat Proof trays. So she got us all Cat Proof trays. And they come with these little lids. Mine glows in the dark, so it's kind of cool. So I got that. And then one day she gave us a pen, not like a dime paint pen, but a Pal pen. Another day we got tweezers and some other stuff. And then we got just different things every day. So nice. A lot of time and effort went into this, and you can see it. You can really see it. It was so much fun. Our door prizes we had, so many. It was so nice, and we had one a night, so you had to be present to win. And then we had our raffles and our not raffles. We had our giveaways and drawings, and the giveaways and drawings were nice. And you had to be there present to win those too. But those were fun because they were just so many different things. So one of the ones, I actually won one of the giveaways. Here it is, from Dreamer Designs. And there you go. So I put my little token in there and got him, and I won. I forget his name. Yeah, Rainbow Ranger from Dreamer. So that's what I want. Honestly, I don't know anything about this guy. Like, I don't know if he's a round, he's a square. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But I'm excited. And I mean, he's still sealed up and everything. So when we get ready to work on him, I'll unbox him. But I actually physically won that. I purchased, there were some paintings for sale. And so I purchased Afternoon Hearth by Claire Studios, and I'll show you the picture right there. And so this is from DAC, 77 colors, 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust. So it's going to be nice and huge. Yeah, so excited. How big is this sucker? 97, well, we'll round up, 98 by 70 centimeters or 39 by 28 inches. So, but anywho, that's what I picked up. Afternoon Hearth. So I picked that up. And then one of the ladies that I was with, she won a Bella Art Day Nicole giveaway, but she and her grandson really not into dragons. I love dragons, obviously. So she's like, Kathy, you want it? You can do it. And I'm like, yeah. And so that's what I got, Sleeping Dragon from Bella Art Day Nicole. So I can't wait to do this. This is going to be fun to do. So, and this is her box. And again, I'll link her down below. So pretty. Okay. So there's that. Let's do that there. And then we had the Dirty D Pier gift exchange, which is like the white elephant gift. So I had gotten, you know, when you go to Marshalls and Home Goods and TJ Maxx, they have that mosaic looking hand soap that's like this big with the pumps on it. It was 3 of them in there. And I was all excited because I have 3 bathrooms. And I'm like, heck yeah, no one's going to steal my soap. Someone stole the soap, y'all. I was like, seriously? Okay. So then I had to... Oh, I'm going to tell you about the dates next year. Go steal something from somebody. And so I stole, it came with this pen, and these are from Amazon, and this is screwy. And I like screw ones. So, but this pretty pen, and it had a 2 and a 4, so, but I just put the straightener and the single on there. And then it came with Heavenly Beauty by Emily James, this cute little snack size. So that. And you guys wouldn't believe it. This little sucker has 51 colors, 1 Aurora, and 2 Fairy. The little bitty painting. Got a lot going on. So put it up there so you can see. So I got that in the Dirty D Pier. So when I get ready to do this, which I'll probably do here, if I get done with these big ones, we'll do this one and we'll open it up and put, what is that? 54 colors. Oh my gosh. We'll put this together. And then they were selling, oops, get that up. These squares, so you know, for the edges, and they have on there, let me get it so you can see it. RVA 2025, and then it says DP with sparklers. So we have these 2 for $5, and I thought those were really cool. So I'm gonna stop fighting sometimes with when I do mine. Okay, now I have them sitting in a tray. Next year, the dates will be July 22nd through the 26th. The price is going to be $150, and I will link Yvonne, or, you know, Shenanigans with the Bergs. I will link her below. And I might try to see if I can link the Facebook for Sizzling Summer. But definitely want to link Yvonne's YouTube channel for you, because she'll talk about it on there. But such a blast if you can go. I had so much fun. It's funny because the people that you meet on the Zoom calls, when you do the Zoom calls with her, you actually physically got to meet these people and got to touch them and see that they're really real people. And it was so fun, so much fun. I just had a ball. Had a ball. One of the other ladies, let me pick it up real quick. She was like, you know, anyone want a coffin tray? Like, yeah, I would. And so she had got this from Halloween 2023. Again, my favorite people, Firefly. And it's a coffin tray. What? I've been using the heck out of this little sucker. Just a huge tray. I like it just because it's coffinish, and it has a little thing for them, and I like the way it pours out. But I've been using that and got that from her. So anywho, it was just like you made a bunch of friends, and just so excited. You know, people signed up for next year, and just so much fun. So again, I'll link everything below for Yvonne so that you can get on there and just see. Oh, we also played a game, and I won some 1, 2, 3 or 4 off-canvas ones. Here's one of them that I want to get in here. A bookmark. And as much as I like to read, so I got a bookmark. I think I'm going to seal it. I think I am anyway. I haven't made my mind about that yet. But we're gonna see. I think I'm going to seal it. Just because. That's why it's still sitting right here. And then I didn't know people still sold Avon, but we had an Avon representative there. I'll show you the book. I was like, Avon. So if you're old school, you know, skin's so soft, and it's the best. You know, they have the best mosquito repellent ever. There's Avon. So just so cool. Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, something that was in our bag. It's a cover minder. The magnets in here, the other parts over there, but there's that. And then we had stickers and stuff. Then one of the other ladies, I think this is from Jody, but she made these for us. And then I did that while I was there. Just something cute to work on. And then again, we had a bunch of those. And then we got, let me grab them all. Bunch of, hey, discount codes. And again, let me grab that one there. Stickers. I mean stickers. Just stickers everywhere. And I usually stick them on my Cobalt. So, stickers. So, we just had so much fun. Here's another sticker. Just so much fun. Joy's Putty, keeping it simple. Tested and approved for AVs. So there's Joy's Putty. And I put her putty over there. So just so much to do and so much fun. I suggest that you look on her YouTube, ask questions, and go for it. It's just going to be so much fun. Okay, so that's where we are there. Yeah, so much fun. Yeah, I just kind of keep thinking about it. Oh, we had a table too. Bring exchange table. So let's say you didn't like, oh, sorry guys. Let's say you don't like a diamond painting that you had gotten, or you thought it was something else and you hadn't done it, but you don't want to do it. So you brought it to the retreat and you exchanged it for something else on the table. So it was exchange table. So I went on there and got I went and got a pen. I forgot what I took. I think I took a diamond painting, but I picked up a pen. What did I do with the pen? I haven't used it yet, but it's a Halloween pen. I don't know what the heck I did with it. There it is. And it's just in resin. So cute. So I picked that up. Well, then one of the ladies I was sitting by, she went and got something, but then she forgot that she ordered a tray from Bella Arde Nicole. So she's like, well, Kathy, here, take this tray because I already ordered one. I said, oh, are you sure? She's like, yeah. So I have a tray. Yay. So I put my little stuff in it now. Because I usually just throw them in my drill trash bucket. Because in case you're new here, my drill trash bucket is my Alphaba. You see the trash. The drill's in there, so I need to dump it. Matter of fact. So I usually, there you go. So that's where my drills go. But now, instead of putting those in there, I have a tray instead of sticking them in my cup. So that's that. Okay, let's figure out where I've been on these whips. Again, wow on time, because you're like, well, what all have you been doing, girl? Well, I've been busy, trust me. So, what you haven't seen. Let's talk about what you haven't seen. Let's scoot back. Oops, okay. So, that's upside down. I started this at the retreat. Let me get my notes out here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember how many total drills this is, but I got this. It's called the Guide. I'll show you what it looks like here in a sec. I got this from Raven Diamond Art, which, you know, she had to close her shop down. There's 45 base colors, 2 ABs. And I paid a total of $36.24 for this. It is a round. It is a 40 by 50 centimeters or a 16 by 20. And like I said, I started at the retreat. So someone's going to say, well, why is it like at the top and at the bottom? Because you do a lot of talking at these retreats and you don't be paying attention. So my dingy butt started this way and I wasn't paying attention. So I did that whole row. So now I'm turning it back this way and now I only have 2 rows left basically. And then I've got these release papers, and I'll show you. I'm keeping that in my Craftmates. It looks like that, in case you've never seen a Craftmate. And then these are the release papers I'm using, and they're from Leona Designs. And they're Egyptian themed. And I just stick them in there with that as I get done. So that's what's in the Craftmates, is the guide. And when he is completed, I'll put him this way. When he's completed, he shall look like that. So I've got this top part done and this bottom part done. So that's what's left, basically. Okay. Again, he's around. Right now, I think everything I have is around, which I'd be glad to get on some squares. I'm rounded out, to be honest. I did finish one painting at the retreat. It was my Maleficent. I'll throw a picture here so that you can see it. But I started at the summer retreat and I didn't keep time on that or nothing. I just did it. It was a 40 by 30 as well as a 12 by 16. And again, round. It had 11,000 drills, 22 of them, 22 actual colors, no ABs or nothing. And I got it from Amazon. I paid $14.15 for it. But again, there's the picture for that. Okay. Then we're back to the normals, right? So what you guys remember, I had started the, let me get to it, Juju to J Juice and Kason, Juju Kason, by Craft Hub. I'm doing it for my kid. It's got those minis on it. It's that anime one. When it's done, Jujutsu Kaisen, I think is how you say it. It's gonna look like this. Okay. And what you'll see here is I've only got 2 faces left. So if you've been here a while, you know I just work on a face at a time. So here we go. Nope, you can't see that. There we go, let's try that. There we go. So I've only got this guy and this guy. So just these 2 are left. And we are done. So someone's gonna say, so why are you taking forever? Because they have the minis. So if you look at their faces, let me find one. Their faces are the small ones, and then they have big ones. So there you go. Tiny ones and big ones. So the tiny ones are 2 millimeters, and then our standard drills that we normally use for all the rest of our paintings are 2.7. So I have been keeping those in this Art Dot storage thing. So I got this at Walmart, and I bought it with other groceries. So I know it was $21.99. I don't know what with taxes and stuff. There's only 17 regular colors, so 17 of our 2.7 drills, and then there are 29 minis. So a mini looks like this. Let me get you a darker one. That's better. Like that. This is a regular drill, so then you can see the difference. So see how tiny that little sucker is. So I have been using my Air pen for that. And then I've also kind of figured out that I can use my 3-placer. Let me grab it so you can see what I'm talking about. Don't move. My 3-placer, and it will hold 4 of those minis. So I figured that sucker out. Craft Hub has Wicked, and I love Wicked. I love Wizard of Oz. I have been too chicken to buy it because I don't know if I want to fight with the faces of Glinda and Elphaba. I just don't know. There'll be faces and hands. So I'm not sure yet. I haven't got that far in my life yet, but we'll see. All right, the last thing I am working on right now is Wells of Salvation by Mandy Mazzano, DAC. It is in an EW. Oh, if you're new here, Elizabeth Ward. If you're new to the craft. Crafts with Crashly on the release papers, and this one is Stained Glass Fairy Tale. Yeah, Stained Glass Fairy Tales. So they look like that. She's upside down, so we're supposed to turn these people up so you can see them. Okay. So there's 12 of them in here. And then I have Elizabeth Ward, like I said, for this one. And keeping it like that. And then this one has 50 total colors, 48 regular, and then 2 ABs. It will oh, I forgot to tell you that the anime, we're just gonna go with that, has 32,387 total drills on that. Mandy Mazzano. So Wells of Salvation has 69,498. It is also a round. It is a 22 by 39 inches or a 56 by 99 centimeters. Again, 48 regular, 2 AB. Total price for me for this one was $63.77. When it is done, it will look like that. And then, let me move that over here. I'm gonna scoot back and then I'll have to pull it out because it's pretty big mama. I have about 2 rows left. Okay. So that's Wells of Salvation. I love working on this one. It's been I did this one for my husband. I'm doing it for my husband. Just a real treat to work on, to be honest. So there's that. Oh, let me hold on for a sec. Okay. I forgot to show you, or I'm going to show you. I decided to enter into our state fair. The kit, it has to be a kit, and it has to be a kit or original painting. 12 by 12, no bigger. And the fair starts August the 7th, and it goes through August 17th. I got this from Amazon. I paid $7.90 with tax. It's got 28 colors, 14,400 total drills. It's another round. So if it's a 12 by 12, it's a 30 by 30. It took me about 10 hours to do this just because, you know, just hitting and missing it. It's, you know, a kit. So I call this minivan bus with flowers. That's what I call it. So I'm gonna get that glare off, maybe. There we go. So that's what I did. So I got this frame at Walmart. I got the mat from Hobby Lobby. Again, the pictures from Amazon. And I'm going to submit this into the fair. So I'm real excited about it. Something different. Yvonne, Shenanigans with the Bird, said she was going to do one of the they have that kind of stuff. And then I looked on ours, and we do. And that was the only requirements, is that it has to be a kit that's non-licensed and or an original picture, but no bigger than 12 by 12. So I thought, well, this year I'll just try to do the kit and call it a day. So that's what I did. We'll see how this goes. I mean, it's just kind of, you know, I'm put it down in my book as an event, because it is an event. So I'm well excited. Overall, it was really nice to do it. It had some slick spots on it, but I did seal it because it was going to be in a case within a frame. Well, it's going to be in a frame within a case. So, and since it was going to the fair, it's going to travel, I wanted to seal it. I sealed this one with the Art Dot sealer. I didn't use my Minwax on this one. I just used the Art Dot. But there it is. It's just adorable. So if I look at this whole thing and we just round up to the nearest whole dollars, the picture was 8, the frame was 10, and the frame was 5. Yeah, 5. So $23, is that right? That sounds right to me. That I paid, well, 28, because we'll count the $5 for the entry to the fair. So yeah, so $5 for the fair to enter, $5 for the frame. So that's 10, another 10 for 20 for the mat, $8 for the picture. So 28 bucks to enter the fair. Why not? I was going to be slick and think I was getting ready to try to enter Willy Wonka or The Last Supper, and they were like, yeah, no, too big. Okay. So, but there you go. So I did that. I'm doing that. So I will let you know at the end of the month when I do the next video how this worked out. What happened? Did I even place? I mean, you know, who knows? But so exciting. So that's where I've been, guys. That's what's been going on. That's how I've been. Just a lot going on. But with that being said, thank you for sticking around, and I appreciate you. Like I said, more than you'll know. It's been real fun to do this, and I just feel like it's just, you know, yay. So thanks for subscribing, clicking the bell, and doing all the YouTube things that you do. I'm going to throw a shout out to thanks to Crafting with Shay. Just because, you know, she's the one who helped me get to do this. This is, you know, thanks to her. So thanks, Shay, for that. That being said, y'all stay safe, stay cool. And I mean cool in like all the ways this time, because it's hot outside and you need to be, you know, be cool yourself. But stay cool, stay safe. And I will catch you at the end of the month and let you know how the new job is going and show you where I'm at with everything. And I hope I'm done with all this by then and all that good stuff. But until then, peace, love, keep on painting, guys. Mwah. Bye.